Hello everyone. As you know, ULTRAKILL just released an update today, featuring a lot of new additions, visual changes, level changes, enemy changes, and some general changes. I'm going to go through all the ones that matter a lot, so if you want to see all the updates for yourself, you can check ULTRAKILL's game page on Steam. Anyways, let's just get right into it. The first big addition to the game are the Encore levels 0-E and 1-E. These levels are extra challenges to the game with their own soundtrack, and they even have radiant enemies. It's a fun challenge that adds an extra challenge to the game, and it's pretty great to see radiant enemies outside the cyber grind. There also seems to be 8 more Encore levels that will come out in future updates, so yeah, be ready for that. The next really cool addition added to the game is the new death sequence. Upon dying, a lot of text will appear that represent errors, and V1 will malfunction until the death screen appears. I really like this death sequence a lot because it makes sense with V1 being a machine and all, and it's way cooler than the death sequence before, as it was just pretty lame to have the death screen appear really abruptly. Other appealing additions added to the game are the new main menu and the new loading screen. The loading screen is pretty awesome with how cool it loads up, and it matches well with the vibe that ULTRAKILL gives off. The new main menu, on the other hand, also looks really clean and it's just sick. I think it makes the game look a lot cooler and way more appealing to new players. The next beautiful additions to the game are the level changes, and holy, they are majestic. All levels in Act 1 and Act 2, meaning every layer except for violence, have gotten a makeover, with improved lighting and a different soundtrack, making them much more detailed and appealing. This makes the levels way nicer to look at, and the vibe just feels a lot better. The tutorial was also given an electric wall that's used for the dash tutorial. Some other small graphic changes include the terminals, which also have a much better and cleaner looking UI, and the skulls and their altars have also gotten a nicer looking model as well. The feedbacker arm and the arm holding the weapons have also been redesigned to look even cooler as well, just making everything look a lot more nicer. The next major change is the Leviathan's new phase in 5-4, which is also personally my favorite change in this update. When the Leviathan is half dead, they will get rid of the platform you normally use, and you will have to stand on the Leviathan's body as a platform instead. The Leviathan even got another attack where they fire a bright laser beam around themselves, which is pretty fun to fight. I'm really glad they added a new phase to this boss because the Leviathan has always just been a pushover before, and having these new additions to the boss will make it way more fun and interesting. The Leviathan's charge attack can also be parried now, which is just awesome. The next big enemy change is that Schisms now fire slower projectiles, but they connect, making their overall attack bigger and more threatening. I like this change as well because Schisms have always just been another fodder enemy, similarly to Strays, so hopefully these guys might stick out from fodder enemies and not be a pushover, but who knows. Schisms might stay as fodder, but hey, at least this is pretty cool. Overall, this was an update that made the game look a lot more detailed and prettier. The graphics for the game look really nice now, and it's definitely going to appeal to more people to help the game grow. The content added does a great job at adding new challenges and more interesting gameplay to the game, especially the Encore levels and the new phase to the Leviathan. But yeah, that's all the major additions or changes added to ULTRAKILL in the ULTRA REVAMP update. If you want to see a more in-detailed update log with all the other small changes, you can check out ULTRAKILL's update log on Steam. But until then, I think I'll probably get back into making content for ULTRAKILL, since there's actually new content now. But until then, I'll see ya.